Who's the bank in this one? It's me, baby. It's me. Let me turn my light on. Maybe you can see me. Now, this means that when I do this, by the way, there's no deals for friends or for family. Nope, it's a business deal. I think of what I'm going to do on this particular house. I'm thinking about offering it for $149,900. And again, I'm willing to offer on a land contract or contract for deed or that type of thing, which simply means I'm going to retain ownership until they pay it off. And at payoff, by the way, are they getting the deed? Yes, they are. We can actually put the deed in escrow at a title company, or we can do the contract for deed where it's all automatic for them. And then they own the house, right? They can paint it. I don't recommend this, but you can paint your kitchen pink if you want to. You can decorate. You can do all the same things that any homeowner would because, hey, the way I view it, they're buying it. I'm simply going to be the bank. What does that mean? That means they're responsible for the house, and they also get all the benefits of ownership. Excuse me. My ad's probably going to say something along the lines of, hey, no banks needed again, land contract, down payment required. Well, I mean, you're like, that's the same basic ad you ran before. Yeah, it doesn't change very much. Isn't that what's great about our business, guys and gals? Once you learn it, it becomes a cookie cutter. You just repeat it, and repeat it, and make money. Isn't that neat? Now, by the way, when I do this, I'm not going to put my cell phone number in the ad. Why? I don't want them calling me at 3:30 in the morning and say, yeah, I'm calling about the house, because just because they're stupid doesn't mean I am. I'm not going to let them drive me crazy. Now, what I'll probably do with an ad like this, where I've had some of the most success recently, is I will run an ad like on Facebook Marketplace. If you haven't heard of that, you haven't been in America very long, because everybody's seeing Facebook Marketplace. And you can run these ads for free. And when you do that, you're allowed to post a whole bunch of pictures. I recommend that. Don't hide anything. If there's something bad, take a picture of it and say, here's something the house does need, and point it out so that they're not suspicious, right? And don't post the address of the house until after they send you a message. Why? They'll show up and drive by, and you don't want them to do something crazy. You just want to make sure that they contact you. When they contact you, you're going to get their name and you're going to get their information. Now, I've actually got a website set up, which I'll be showing you later how to do, where they literally can go there and they can do the credit application without talking to me. Is that cool, right? And they can complete everything online. And it asks for all the normal information, right? It asks them what's the biggest down payment you can afford, and they'd ask him what you do for a living and how many people live in your house, and do you like brown dogs or white dogs or red dogs? I'm kidding, but it's basically a credit application. Now, again, are they going to reach Mike until they've done this application? Absolutely not. No, no, no. I'm not going to sort through a bunch of people until I know what they work, what they do for a living, what they have for a down payment. Not going to happen. Now, when you do a land contract or you do a contract for a deed, it's going to be, all the terms are going to be clear. It's going to state the length of the term. I'm willing to give you a 15-year term or 20-year term or 30-year term. I can do anything I want to. I can set this thing up, base payments on 30 years, which they have to get a loan and pay me off back in 10 years. They can call it due. We can do all sorts of things. Now, this contract will state the interest rate, the money they put down, how much the monthly payment is, how they pay the taxes. By the way, taxes and insurance, you can have them pay them, but I don't like to do that. I like to have them add them to the payment, send them to me. That way I can make sure that they're paid and send them in. Now, when I'm offering financing like this, it actually benefits my buyer a ton. I mean, a ton, because listen, think about this. I'm willing to take a chance on them when a bank would turn them down, right? I'm willing to give them an opportunity for a fresh start. Therefore, because I'm doing something for them that a bank will not do, I'm probably going to base my interest rate slightly higher than what a bank will charge. Somebody said, why are you going to do that? Because I can. For instance, if the bank is currently charging, say, 8%, I may charge 9.5 or 9.9. And you're like, that's a lot. No, it is not. It doesn't matter to these buyers. They only care about two things. Trust me on this. How much down and how much a month. How much down, how much a month. They don't care if it's 9.2, 10.1. It doesn't matter to these people. I always get someone who, by the way, who's trying to negotiate the price down, right? You know that's going to happen. But I don't really have to drop the price. Do you know why? Think about it. If you run an ad and you've got a list of people fighting for your house, why do you have to give it away? You don't, right? The last one I ran, I think I told you guys this, I had over 140 people apply. And one guy's like, I want a better deal. I'm like, well, we'll see if the other 139 don't take it. And if they don't, maybe we can talk. That gets their attention real fast, right? Now, because I'm offering something where there's a shortage of, I mean, how many people are out there running ads that say, house available, no banks needed, affordable housing, we're going to take a chance on you. How much you got to work with? We're doing a great deal. Plus, think about this. If they're renting, what is their interest rate? 100%. 100% of the time when you're renting, you are throwing your money away. Think about that. While meanwhile, what am I doing? I'm offering them a chance to become a homeowner. These people get grateful, they get happy, they're excited. They can plant flowers where they want to. They can put a swing set in the backyard. They don't. If the landlord gets complaints because they want to paint the hallway green, it's their hallway. Paint it green if they want to. By the way, if I take the house back, they move out, no big deal. I can simply freshen it, right? Also, just like any bank, by the way, I do put right in the agreement and let them know up front they are responsible for all repairs. You see, I tell them, you don't call your bank if your water heater breaks down, do you? No. You don't call your bank if your furnace breaks down, do you? No. Well, it's the same thing with me. If you have a repair, remember, I'm your bank. I'm going to be financing it, but you call the plumber. You call the furnace guy. You call the window guy, whatever you need. Now, when I'm marketing a house, I'm going to generally go for around 10% as a down payment. So in other words, if I'm financing a house for $149,900, 150 grand, right? I'm going to probably be shooting for 10%, which is about 150 grand. On that, my payment's probably going to be right around $1,100 a month plus taxes and insurance. Now think about this. How would you feel if every month you were collecting an additional $1,100 every single month? How much does that brighten your day? You can go buy a Mercedes and make the payment if you want to. I think that'd be stupid. You're better off to buy a pickup and save that money, right? Buy another house. By the way, I cover a lot of these things in my book that I wrote called Starting Broke, which is available on Amazon.com. And if you buy that book, I can make as much as $1.50, possibly $2. So I heartily recommend that book. I'm having a little bit of fun. But the truth is, I'm talking about you bringing in an extra, say, $1,000 or $1,100 a month, right? If you got one house, that's cool. But if you have two houses and you're making an extra $1,000 a month, now you're making $2,000 a month. If you got three of them paying you that, now you're making $3,000 a month. You know, I know a lot of people, guys and gals, an extra couple, $2,000 or $3,000, $4,000 a month. If you pick up an extra $40,000, $50,000 a year, isn't it true you could quite honestly quit your job and go full time at this? Hey, I just wanted to give you a food for thought today. You know that, like that Arby's commercial where that guy, he's thinking like this, he sees the light bulb, ding! I want you to understand that. Have the ding, make it happen. Guys and gals, this is America. We're getting ready to go into a rough time in our economy, which is so exciting for us. The banks are going to tighten credit. They're going to turn even more people down. We're going to have people losing houses. We're going to put them under contract. And I'm not saying, they're losing their house. No. But if it's going to happen, what if I ride in on my white horse? I bail them out of their problems. I take over their house. I take over their payments, their taxes, their maintenance, their insurance. I sell the house to you. You give me 10% down. That goes into Hip National Bank. I save your credit. I help you become a homeowner. I'm sitting at home watching TV going, hey, I picked up an extra $1,000. Hey, I picked up $2,000. Hey, I picked up $5,000. Hey, I picked up $20,000. So I could go on and on. I don't mean to, but guys and gals, this is some good information. So if you liked it, won't you help? Won't you help? Send me your checks and money orders. Okay, I'm kidding a little bit. This is Mike saying, hey, see ya.